Batman 3 Jokers number 3. This is the superstar team of Geoff Johns, Jason Fabok, and Brad Anderson. And all right, so it's the finale you've been waiting years for. As you know, this kind of had a 3-year wait to even release, and now we're there. Bruce, Barbara, and Jason are all starting to break down as they're putting those clues together. Jason thinks that Bruce is hiding info and knows more than he's letting on, particularly to the Joker's name and identity, but he says, hey, if I knew it, you guys would know it too, as you know, Batman and Joker have been battling forever. 80 years these two characters have been going at it. Bruce tries to set Jason straight as they start coming to blows, and they get word that the comedian has abducted Joe Chill, which prompts Batman to investigate his cell again, which is where he finds letters addressed to Bruce Wayne. They were never mailed, but all saying how he feels guilt for the murder of the Waynes and how he wants forgiveness. In the stack, he also finds one addressed to Batman with tickets to Monarch Theater. Obviously, we know where that location is, and right outside it is Crime Alley. So the whole Bat family, or Bat crew, is going to head there to get to the Joker's plan. And that plan being that the criminal Joker, the not more than 1940s one, is going to create the next Joker using Joe Chill, as it would have the ultimate meaning to Batman, as it would always tie Joker to Bruce, because Joe Chill obviously killed Batman's parents. Batgirl and Red Hood are fighting against the comedian Joker, while Batman takes on the criminals, saving Joe Chill as Joker's lighter hits the acid, kind of, setting under them and causing the explosion, sending them railing and barreling into Crime Alley outside, where Bruce confronts Joe Chill, who, Joe thanks Batman for saving him. Batman says, hey, you're welcome. And just as you think that, this is where Joe Chill's probably going to get killed by Joker because he's still lying out on the outside here, criminal comes back, but nope, he's shot by the comedian, ending the night. Batman rides with the now lone Joker as Babs and Jason help with the cleanup set forward on different paths. Jason wanting to be kind of together with Barbara, but Barbara shuts him down, saying, keep reiterating that kiss from the last one is a mistake. But in the truck, Batman and the Joker goes to explain that the whole plan, which was duped the others into getting Joe Chill, because that would get Batman's greatest pain, as he would be perfect. But in reality, comedian's plan is that Bruce saved the man who killed his parents, and seeing that what he's become, his pain gives him relief now. So the Joker has healed his greatest wound, and now he can be his greatest pain also. He goes on to say that their plan wasn't great, an idealized Joker where the identity is pointless, he's supposed to be chaos. Obviously, right on that page, it's Geoff Johns writing what the Joker should be. I can't not take it as that, as the Joker is looking directly into the camera when he says it. There's no final twist here, he says. Just the Joker eventually putting the knife in Batman's heart. But this is kind of the point, Dan, where we realize that there is a twist. Bruce confronts Joe Chill as he passes away in the hospital, and we see, because he was passing away from cancer, and we see the scenes of him heading to Alaska as he talks with Alfred back in the cave in an epilogue. Alfred asking if we'll ever know the Joker's true identity. Here's the twist. Batman tells him that he's known since the first week the two of them met, as we flash back all the way back to Joker pre-chemical bath, which flashes to him being abusive to his wife, clearly echoing what we've seen in Killing Joke, and her being afraid to leave him. Bruce was working undercover and managed to cobble funds together to smuggle her out of Gotham and set her and her son up in Alaska, where they've lived ever since. And he says he's never revealed the identity because if he did, he'd know everyone would come for them, including the Joker, especially echoing that scene where the Joker was imagining having a family back in issue 2. But the Joker's name has never been important, and, in history, it never has been. Even as Alan Moore puts it in Killing Joke, he prefers his origin multiple choice, which we kind of echo that here, where the comedian's not even sure if he was the first Joker or not. So, as Bruce looks into their window, seeing a happy mother and son, this kind of all events ended as Batman kind of pulls the ultimate joke on the Joker, knowing something that he'll never know. So, Dan, that's it. That is 3 Jokers. Was it worth the wait? Did you like it? I think the feedback on this is either been you either kind of love it or you hate it.
Yeah, I think just based on what you talked about and what we saw in the issue, I think it really delivered, and I think in the way it delivers is because it definitely goes against what I think everyone was totally expecting it to be. There were so many different plot lines that this story could have taken that would have absolutely probably ruined the story. I feel like the whole Joe Chill storyline. If that goes the way where he actually becomes a Joker, that probably really diminishes the effect this story has. If they reveal who the Joker is, again, like you said, that diminishes who the Joker is and what his storyline stands for. Just a lot of really good decisions. I mean, also the whole thing with Jason and Barbara, the whole, I thought that was just hilarious when he leaves the note on her.
And it just falls.
Yeah, it falls and just gets swept away. I mean, that's just like, it just shows you that, he just understands, Geoff Johns just knows that, like, he skates around everything, but still gives you that satisfaction of the storyline. And I think he understands the character. And I don't know, I was really pleasantly surprised by this. I'm probably gonna buy this in trade when it comes out, or whatever format they decide to do, if they decide to reprint it at all.
I mean, definitely getting a different hardcover. Just look at the art in this. It is arguably the best Batman book of the last 5 years.
I mean,
if we want to talk about Jason Fabok's art for a second, to me, the suit he's drawing is very much the Michael Keaton suit to me, especially with the belt and the way the cow kind of corrals around. But I don't know how closely you look at the art, but to me, when Batman's moving and the mannerisms actually kind of echo Keaton in the way he moves. Now, obviously, the Batman isn't murdering like Keaton did, but I just think there's very subtle nods to the Fabok's art there that really kind of set it aside from anyone that you're seeing right now. And I'm happy that he had the 2 to 3 years to draw the book, and there was no delay on this. This came out fairly fast. It was very, very fast and done. And, we talked about it in the first issue. We liked it. We thought it was paced well. And you'd be like, you cannot like where this is going, because, we were duped. Originally, at the end of issue 1, you're thinking, oh, Jason's going to become the Joker. Now, issue 2, you're left with the cliffhanger of, oh, why did Joe Chill really murder Batman's parents, and he's going to become the new Joker? Nope, that didn't happen. It's kind of like we hinted, it's Geoff Johns pulling a big joke, which I think kind of makes it secretly genius in a very weird way. I look forward to rereading the book, because I think we'll definitely have differing opinions on more rereads, but I don't know if this is a big statement. This is probably a sacrilegious statement, but I kind of prefer this to Killing Joke to, if I were ever going to reread it again, because I don't know, I had more fun with this than I do that particular story, as I've never been a huge Killing Joke fan in the first place. And then also at the end of the day here, this got the Black Label posted on it, so this can be in continuity or not, depending on what DC decides to do with it. And I guess the last bit of flack for this is some people saying that if Batman already knew the identity, why would he ask on the Mobius chair in Justice League who it is? I can read that as Batman, I think, just wanting to reiterate that he actually did know it, and he was protecting the right people, and that the fact that he learns in the chair that there's 3 Jokers is what is part of that whole chaos of what the Joker represents. That was the way I read it. Yeah. So, obviously you can read it different ways, and, stories change over the, that span of that 2 to 3 year gap. This story was originally supposed to be in Justice League, and then obviously it got, changed and transformed as it went on. And I know, obviously, I think Geoff Johns is on his Alan Moore analog train right now. He's got this now, and then Doomsday Clock. I prefer this to what I've read of Doomsday Clock. So, for whatever that's worth. But, we'll see how everyone takes it.